All right, next we're talking about taking care of your people, specifically taking good care of your people. Now, I'm talking about, I'm basically talking about compensation here. I feel like in my business, I feel like I'm almost overly generous, and I don't say that to toot my own horn by any reason. I'm not really stingy with money, I guess. You know, and that's kind of a strange thing to hear, I bet, on your end, especially in today's world, and probably with a lot of things that you've heard from other people in real estate, where it's just, you know, money, 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 and cash flow, and, you know, fancy houses and big cars, and, well, fancy cars and big houses, but you get my point. I would rather take really, really good care of somebody and be able to have multiple deals on an ongoing basis going into the future, rather than somebody feel like they kind of got shafted and you know, you get one deal out of them and then they disappear. They've lost their incentive. You know, they've kind of gotten a bad feeling from you because they feel like maybe you didn't deliver, or you overpromised and underdelivered, you know, that kind of thing. And it happens. Relationships are they're kind of fragile things, especially early on in a relationship. And I don't know, the word relationship kind of sounds mushy talking about, you know, when you're talking about business, but that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about building, you know, real, you know, strong, mutually beneficial relationships with key people in your market, and you got to take care of that kind of thing. So my suggestion is be overly generous with the compensation. I mean, if you close a house and you know, you make 10 grand on it, and the contact that brought that deal together worked with you in a really meaningful way, and they're super professional, and they really carried a big load in that transaction and played a key role in bringing it together, I have no problems with giving people half of the profit. You know, I mean, seriously, I've even given people more than half of the profit when all I do is I kind of sweep in and sign a couple papers, and then the deal just kind of magically comes together. Sometimes it almost feels too easy. That's certainly not the majority of the time, but in those cases where it's just almost too easy, I take a lesser percentage. No big deal. But it is such a powerful thing for people to know that it is more important for you to take care of them, and it's more important to see future business than to take the money and run. And it's that mentality, I think, today, where most people have the mentality of take the money and run. Take everything you can get and just you know, get out of Dodge. That's kind of how the majority of people are, I feel like. And if you can be the person that is genuinely taking care of your contacts, you will be blown away at how they reciprocate, and you will be so impressed by the future business that results from that act of kindness and generosity. So take very good care of your people. You know, be fair by all means, and then when possible, go beyond being fair. You'll see. You'll see how it affects you. Just try me, all right? Take very good care of your people, all right? Moving on.